NAB 2015 coverage is brought to you by Camera Motion Research, professional tools for filmmakers. F&V Lighting, innovative products for the imaging world. JuicedLink, a better production flow for audio. Kane TV, supplying filmmaking equipment with free shipping globally. PhotoDiox, LED lights, camera cages, rigs, everything you need to get the shot. Aputure, developing accessories for digital creators. Saramonic, professional sound equipment. KONOVA, developing high-quality video and photo equipment. Hey guys, NAB 2015 here at the F&V lighting booth. This is Connor. He's going to show us a brand new product. He's got a Z720 LED ring light, which is really cool. So tell us a little bit more about this.
Sure. So as you mentioned, it's the Z720 LED ring light. It's part of our Ultra Color family of LED lights. So what that means is it's going to have a CRI at 95, and it's going to have a tolerance of plus or minus 1. So we guarantee that it will vary no more than 1 on either direction. As you can see, it's got a very large center diameter. It's 290 millimeters. So what that's going to allow you to do is pretty much use any style cinema lens, and you're not going to run into any sizing issues, which was a big request out of our R300 because it was only it was geared primarily for DSLRs. We will have mounts of both 15 lightweight, 19 studio, and then 15 studio as well. One of the most unique features with the light is it has independent quadrant control. So I can affect 4 different quadrants. I can change both the intensity or the color temperature, and I'll give you a quick look of what that looks like. So right now I killed the 2 top and bottom quadrants. So I don't necessarily just have to affect the intensity. I could change the color temperature as well, and I could bring those up or down. So what this allows you to do is to create really unique highlights or exposure on the face. So there's really a lot of possibilities on what you could do.
Okay, so now this is AC powered now, but you can power it through batteries?
Yeah, so let me turn it around here. So yeah, currently we got an AC power, and it's got a locking DC connection. But then we do have 2 NPF battery plates. So if you want to power this with all LEDs, you need 2 batteries in series. But you could use 1 battery, just it will resize to 360. So it's smart in that respect.
Okay. And then you also have an antenna back here. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this antenna is for Wi-Fi control. We will have an app available for both Android and iOS, and it will allow you to affect the color temperature of the bicolor ones and the intensity of the unit. And additionally, what you can do is if you have multiple units in proximity to one another, you can assign them to the same group, and then by dimming one, you affect the other one, so they match in unison.
Nice. Great. So is this available now?
It's not available yet. We look to have it in about 2 months, and pricing is still tentative, so I'm going to bite my tongue for now. But you can learn more on our website, which is FVLight.com.
Now this thing is fairly big, like a 1x1 panel, or bigger probably, and you have a modifier for it too, right? Yeah,
so our goal with the ring light, because a ring light's a very specific use, we want people to have more versatility with the unit. We don't want them to solely invest in a ring light. So since this is high powered, we will make mounts so that you could use it off camera. So there will be a stand mount, or additionally we have a softbox mount right behind us.
Great, okay, so you just don't have to use it as a niche ring light. You can use it as part of your lighting kit.
Correct. Yeah, it's multifaceted, and especially in terms of using it as a softbox, since it is battery powered and it is a good size softbox, you really have a nice size, powerful, portable softbox.
Right. How much does this weigh?
I do not have the exact specs, but it's very light. It's light enough that we're confident that we will be able to make a clip-on mount as well.
Okay, yeah, it looks pretty light. All right, guys, back at the F&V booth here. Connor's showing us a new upgrade that you can do with the K4000 LED light panels, which is really popular, and it's a Wi-Fi module that you can control through the app, right?
Yes, so it is a Wi-Fi module that you can control through the app. And it also gives you the smart sync capabilities that I talked about before. So if you set multiple units to the same channel, if you dim one, the others will dim in unison. But almost arguably most importantly, it gives you an LCD display of your intensity, as well as, if this was a bicolor, your Kelvin as well.
Okay. And is this something anyone can do, or do they have to send in their light panel to get it serviced?
Right now, we're thinking that it is something everybody could do. Since it's not out yet, we'll still kind of review the process, but it's pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of removing the back plate, attaching some ribbon cables, and it's ready to go. It's really simple.
All right, this looks like a really, really cool upgrade. Definitely one I'm going to look into, because we still use these panels quite a bit, especially if you guys do some high-speed frame rate stuff. You get no flicker on these K4000 lights. Really great LED panels. All right, guys, at the FNV booth, NAB 2015 with Connor, showing us a brand new accessory for the popular K4000 studio panels. But this is something you're probably going to do with the other panels, right?
Yes, correct. So right now we're showing it just on our K4000 unit, but we look to have it on our new 2x1 units as well, the Z1200 and the K8000.
Yeah, so I use the R300 ring light, and when you guys came out with that softbox, it just really changed the light. It was like an entirely new light. So sure. I don't like shooting without it now. So a softbox for the K4000, I think is definitely needed, because you can control that spill. So is there going to be any honeycombs or grids or anything for this?
Yes, just like the R300, we will have a honeycomb for it. Now the front diffusion is removable. Currently we have a milk filter on it as well, just to diffuse it even more. But being that the diffusion is completely removable, the unit, it's not just a softbox, it is a spill suppression system. So alternative to a barn door system, this will really help suppress the spill and focus the light on your talent.
Nice. How much is this going to cost?
Pricing, again, is in the air, but we will have a good idea shortly after NAB, because I think, or we expect the accessory to be available in about 2 months.
So a couple of other lights that Connor's going to show us here at the FMV booth is some larger panels. So if you're using the K4000 and you wanted something a little bit bigger, now they have some larger panels here. So tell us a little bit about these two.
Sure. So we have the Z1200, which is part of our Ultra Color family. So that means it has a 95 CRI plus or minus 1. And then to my left, we have the K8000 Plus, which is part of the Plus family, which has a CRI of 90. And now we've broken out our LEDs into 3 categories. We have the Ultra Color, Plus, and the Lumic. The K4000 that we know and the R300 are part of the Lumic. That means it has a CRI of 85. Then the next step up would be the Plus with a CRI of 90 plus or minus 1. And then at the top we have the Ultra Color with a 95 CRI plus or minus 1.
Okay, and you do all the different CRIs because you can make your panels more affordable, right?
Correct. The process for coating the LEDs and reviewing them so that we can guarantee a very small tolerance is costly.
Okay. So as far as these panels go, they're going to be similar to what you showed us earlier. Available in single color, bicolor?
Yes, all our panels are available in both daylight and bicolor.
Okay. And you're also going to be able to add in the Wi-Fi modules to these?
Correct. We'll have a Wi-Fi module for all our lights, from both the Ultra Color all the way down to the Lumic.
And then you have the softbox for the K4000 now. You'll obviously make something for this?
Yeah, that's our next project, is to make a softbox, as well as some other modifiers for these 2x1 panels.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.